Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And in today's video, I'm gonna talk about depression. Now, this is a topic that one of my followers have requested me to talk about. And I have written a blog post that says, am I depressed or am I just sad? So now I'm gonna stress more on depression and what depression is and how to deal with people who are depressed and how to deal with yourself if you are depressed, okay? And whether to know whether you're just sad or you're truly depressed, okay? So in case you don't know who I am, my name is Reem and I'm a transformational life coach. And I help people to have a better perspective in life, and I help them to have a more positive outlook towards things or any life situation. And in general, I help people to become a better version of themselves. Okay? So, like I said, I'm going to talk about depression now. Have you ever been told that if you're feeling, you tell a person, I'm feeling depressed because of something happened to me and it's totally depressing and I feel very depressed about this, I feel very depressed about that. And then the person just goes like, come on, just cheer up. Go somewhere, do something you love. Go have I don't know, run or jog or, I don't know, walk or meet your friends. Cheer up, laugh. Did this happen to you? Because it happens most of the time. When a person says they're sad or depressed, that's just what people tell them to do. Well, this can work with someone who's sad, because sadness is an emotion that you feel when something happens to you. For example, you had a breakup or you had a divorce or there's some kind of change that happened in your life and you're not happy about it. So all these, yes, you can tell a person to actually go and have fun, change the mood, because the person is sad. When you're sad, you know what's causing your sadness, and it's more like a short-term thing. I'm sad, I don't know, for 2-3 days, and then I go back to becoming normal, to loving life the way it was, or adapting to whatever changes that happened in general. So this is more about sadness. So when you're sad, you know why you're sad. So when you're sad, you cannot say you're depressed. You can just say I'm very sad, because because the term depression is causing confusion with people. People are not knowing when they're depressed. They think that they're just sad and they will get over it. When they're depressed, they need actual attention. So the problem that many people have is that they use sadness with depression. So people are not taking depressed people seriously. They think that they're just sad and they're gonna get over it. So this is a problem. This is why you need to be very clear on what sadness and depression means. Now, we spoke about sadness and we said sadness is an emotion that you feel when something happens to you, which means that you always know why you're sad. You always figure it out. You know that I am feeling this way, I'm feeling sad because this happened, because that happened, because I lost someone, because I failed in an exam, because I don't know, this change happened in my life. You know the cause. But when it comes to depression is not equal to extreme sadness. When you're extremely sad about something, you don't use the word I'm depressed. I mean, people use it metaphorically, and I understand that it's okay, but it's causing people with depression to be treated lightly. When a person says I am depressed, people really don't take them seriously, and this is the actual problem here. And you need to know that depression is a mental disorder. So it's not something that you don't know when you're depressed. When a person is going through depression, they don't really know what is causing their depression. There can be reasons that people can be depressed. First, it can be like some kind of strong, very, very strong relationship problems that they're going through that's causing them to be constantly sad. Sadness is a short-term thing, but when sadness becomes your life, when sadness becomes extreme sadness is what is all you feel all the time, it will lead you to feel depressed. And people who feel depressed actually feel empty. They feel numb towards life. They feel that when a person is depressed, their life becomes all about hopelessness, about helplessness, and emptiness, numbness. This is what they feel when a person is depressed. They don't feel sad, and they don't feel like taking a corner and crying their emotions out so they can feel better about their situation or better about their life. No, they truly feel like life is hopeless. There's no point of what we're doing. Life is pointless to be lived. People who are depressed are actually people who can be, they're the number one nominated people to actually be suicidal, because they feel hopeless. They feel like life is no more, it's not something that we need to live. We don't want to live. We feel hopeless, right? So this is something, and this is what I said. You don't know what's causing your depression. Even scientists try to figure out what is causing people to be depressed, but no. You can give different reasons that can cause depression based on the person and based on their life experiences. And this can be that, like I said, they have strong relationship problems, or they have some kind of trauma from their childhood that they're dealing with all their life. You know, there can be a lot of reasons that can cause people, that can actually be a reason for a person to be depressed. Okay, but the real cause of why a person gets depressed, it's not known. Okay, so really you need to think about these two and what the difference is, the sadness and depression. Okay, and there is something called smiling depression. I'm not sure if you have heard about this before, but people who are having really serious depression, they can be smiling, they can be happy, and they can be the number one motivators to others, but their life is full of emptiness, full of hopelessness. But they try to find hope, or they try to find a reason they try to fill their life by trying to help others. Now this can work for some people, that they feel better, they feel it can be like a process that can get them to feel better about being depressed, while for others, no, it's not enough for them. Okay, so if you are depressed, how can you try to get better from your depression? The number one thing is you need to know that you're not alone. You really need to know that you're not alone. Everybody here needs to be there for you, and they are there for you. Okay, and you need to take your situation seriously. By realizing that you're not alone, you need to take the step of taking your situation seriously. Like I said, this is a mental disorder, which means you need treatment. And don't be ashamed of the fact that you are depressed, because if you feel ashamed and you suppress all these negativity that you feel towards life, it will only lead you to a path that not your loved ones would want you to go through. Okay, so you need to take your situation seriously, and you need to know that you're not alone in this. Okay, next, you need to force yourself to do things that you enjoy. Try to look at things, try to do things that you can enjoy. Forcing yourself will not get you to be happy immediately, or to change your mind, or to get better, but it will at least take you one step at a time. Now, there is also one point I would like to point out is people who are depressed, they don't really enjoy anything in their life, and they feel, like I said, everything for them is hopeless. But there is also, if you take medication, if you take your situation seriously, then you can actually take a step into getting better. You can actually take a step into trying to enjoy life, trying to enjoy what is going on with you, trying to see the little things that can make you happy, that can actually make you feel gratitude. Okay? Next, we have you need to be gentle and you need to be compassionate about yourself. Don't tell yourself that why are you depressed, and don't try to force yourself to change. Do not try to force yourself to change and try to remove depression out of your life. No, don't do that, because if you do that, you're just forcing yourself on things that it's not gonna happen. It's a process. Getting out of depression is a process, so you need to take it one step at a time. Okay? And the last thing and the most important thing is you need to talk to someone. Don't keep it all in. Talk to someone. Actually talk to someone and tell someone how you feel. And if you don't have any friend to listen to, who can listen to you, or a family member who can help you out, actually look for a therapist, a counselor, someone who would help you feel better. Okay? So really take your situation seriously and try to find a way to get out of your depression, because it's going to lead you to places that you're not going to be happy about, or your loved ones will never like it. Okay? So, what about if someone is going through depression? How would you deal with those people? You're not depressed, that's good, but what if you have someone that is going through depression? Now, the number one thing you should not do is you should not try to take their situation lightly, or you should not try to make them feel better by doing things like or by saying things like be fine or be okay, you're gonna be okay, come on, what's this, stop being a drama queen or a drama king, and be like, no, come on, let's go out, let's do this, let's do that. You're just pushing them away, because they're not gonna stop feeling depressed by forcing happiness onto them. You cannot do that. It's not gonna work. They may act happy in front of you just to shut you up, not because they are actually changing. You need to listen to them. Give them your ears. Actually lend them your ears and let them listen to them. Listen to their problems. Listen to what's causing them to feel this way. Why is this emptiness there? What is happening with them? All this you need to actually give them the attention they need. Okay? And not only this, you should guide them to actually look and go for a therapist. They should go for a therapist. They should go for counseling. They should really try to work on getting better. Otherwise, it's going to be catastrophic. Really, really big time catastrophic. And we want our loved ones to be around us. So really be careful with that and stop pushing them away by forcing happiness onto them or making their problems seem like it's silly. Sometimes people actually think they're depressed about a certain thing and it may seem silly to you, but no, it's not silly to them. All right? So you need to keep that in mind. Okay? So I hope that this video really makes a difference, and I hope that you actually know what depression is, and not that it's sadness and something that you can get over with just like that. I really, really hope that you understood this part and really try to live with this in mind, that depression is not equal to extreme sadness. Okay? So thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'm gonna see you next week. If you have anything to add, please share them in the comments below. Any topic you want me to talk about, email it to me in the email that is shared below in the description. And thank you all for watching again. See you next week.